When you hear the word knockoff, what comes to mind? Well, today's topic is a jet that's often called exactly that, China's J-35 stealth fighter. A photo of an F-35 look-alike surfaced on China's Weibo in July 2022, and it immediately set off a buzz among netizens and military experts. One key detail caught everyone's eye: the tail number 3. Experts quickly pointed out it was likely the third prototype of the J-35, designed to operate from China's next-gen carrier, the Type 003 Fujian. Naval News, a respected military magazine, broke the image down even further. They noted an IRST sensor mounted under the nose, similar to the F-35's EOTS system. Sawtooth-patterned engine nozzles, designed to reduce infrared signatures. Reinforced main landing gear to handle steam catapult launches, although the front gear was hidden by engineers, so no visible launch bar yet. And even the famous flying shark logo on the tail, the same symbol seen on China's older J-15 carrier jets. On February 19, 2024, the pro-China outlet Weibo released new photos showing a tarp-covered J-35 on the deck of the Liaoning carrier. They proudly called it China's first fifth-generation stealth carrier fighter. Weibo stated, the J-35, equipped with the domestically produced WS-19 Huangshan engine, signifies a step closer to carrier-based operations. It also predicted the J-35 will become the main fighter model for the Liaoning, Shandong, and Fujian aircraft carriers, doubling the combat power of China's naval carrier strike groups. They didn't stop there. They outright claimed the J-35 is better than the U.S. Navy's F-35C. Weibo boldly stated, the J-35, which made its maiden flight in October 2021, has shattered the global dominance of the U.S. Navy's F-35C stealth carrier-based fighter. They further compared detailed specifications, asserting that their aircraft was superior. They noted that the J-35's top speed of Mach 2.2 surpasses the F-35C's Mach 1.5. Equipped with two WS-19 turbofan engines, each with 14 tons of thrust and thrust vectoring nozzle technology, they claimed the J-35 significantly outperforms the F-35C in maneuverability and overall performance. Additionally, they asserted that the F-35C's minimum radar cross-section is 0.5A, whereas the J-35's is only 0.01A, suggesting superior stealth capabilities. They also claimed that the AESA radar on the J-35 can detect the F-35C at a range of up to 120 kilometers, providing an advantage in beyond visual range aerial combat. According to the article, it can carry missiles, including supersonic air-to-ground missiles in its internal weapons bay and on both wings, with a total capacity of 8. It noted a 35-ton maximum takeoff weight, a 1,350 kilometers combat radius, and an 8-ton payload capacity. The J-35 is expected to undergo test flights, feedback, and upgrades from 2025 to 2026 before mass production. Quoting Chinese military expert Du Wenlong, the report stated, testing the J-35 on the Liaoning demonstrates its twin engines' immense thrust and design suitability for carrier operations. This enables flawless takeoffs and landings on a ski jump deck. It is a modified version of the FC-31, unveiled at the Zhuhai Air Show in November 2014, adapted for carrier operations. The FC-31, powered by two WS-13 afterburning turbofan engines, is reported to have a maximum takeoff weight of 28 tons, a top speed of Mach 1.8, and a combat radius of 1,200 kilometers. Based on these figures, two 11,000-pound WS-13 engines would be replaced with 15,000-pound WS-19 engines. It would raise the maximum takeoff weight from 28 tons to 35 tons. Additionally, the top speed would rise from Mach 1.8 to 2.2, and the combat radius from 1,200 kilometers to 1,350 kilometers. However, Yang Yi, a researcher at Taiwan's National Security Research Institute, stated in an interview with Voice of America, "Personally, I believe the engine is the most significant and challenging issue for Chinese fighter jets." He raised several questions about their performance. Yang noted that the WS-13 engine in FC-31 is based on Russia's RD-3 engine, originally for the MiG-29. He explained that the WS-13 engine weighs 1,135 kilograms, meaning the combined of two engines totals 2,270 kilograms, over 500 kilograms heavier than the 1,700 kilograms weight of the F-135 engine used by the U.S. Air Force's F-35. Even combined, the two WS-13 engines produce only 22,000 pounds of thrust, still less than a single F-135's 28,000 pounds. He stated, while it is claimed that the J-35 uses the more advanced WS-20 engine instead of the WS-13, a report from March 2023 indicated that the WS-19 engine is still under development. This raises doubts about whether it has overcome the limitations of its predecessor. He further highlighted, Given the impact of the pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war, restrictions in the global supply chain for raw metals and key materials may affect access to advanced alloy materials used in the production of the WS-19 engine. He noted the data is from prototypes and hasn't been verified yet. Wen Weipo says the J-35 can carry 8 tons of weapons, including external ones. But mounting those would hurt its stealth, the very thing it claims to beat the F-35 at. There's also no clear info on its weapons, integration, avionics, or data links. And real combat performance depends on pilot training and operational experience too. While China's tech achievements are impressive, the J-35 remains surrounded by speculation, so it shouldn't be underestimated. But it also shouldn't be taken at face value. Until it proves itself in real combat, the J-35 remains more of a question mark than a game changer.